Episode 6 is a wild one. Zubo wants something spicy, Gango goes crazy, Pomni and Jax have a big fight, and Jax almost abstracts. Episode 6 starts with Kane excited with his favorite characters award. It's an award given to the character voted as the favorite and best character by everyone in the circus, and Kane is hosting it after the adventure of the day. But things immediately go off the map. Zubo openly admits that she's tired of Kane's adventures. She wants something with more excitement, something more spicy.
I want the ability to have sex.
What's interesting is Kane's reaction. He glitches so hard that he completely forgets what Zubo just said. And that raises a question. How does Kane even know what Zubo is talking about? Because of all the complaints and fights, Kane decides to remove everyone's adventure suggestion box entirely. Instead, today's adventure will be a trust exercise. And somehow Kane's version of trust exercise involves a loaded gun.
And this is a loaded gun!
The rules are simple. One character enters a room, removes the bullets, and then hands the gun to their partner. Their partner must trust that the bullets are gone and either shoot themselves or shoot their teammate. Simple. Totally normal. Nothing concerning about all that. Jax is up first. The problem? He wasn't paying attention to the instructions. So Kane does something incredibly strange. He literally implants the instructions directly into Jax's mind. This is yet another example that Kane can manipulate the mind of the circus members to some degree. But Jax, being Jax, completely ignores the instructions and immediately shoots Ragatha point blank. After seeing this, Kane gives up. Everyone gets guns. This is now a free-for-all. Teams of 2, 3 lives, weapons scattered throughout the circus. Last team standing wins. The characters have 5 minutes to choose teammates. Pomni asks Ragatha to partner with her, but Ragatha awkwardly refuses. The tension between them has been building for several episodes now. I guess at times Ragatha has felt abandoned by Pomni, other times ignored, and now they're being asked to participate in a game centered around hurting each other. She's already uncomfortable, so she chooses Kinger instead, partly because she's worried that Jax might partner with him and mess around with poor Kinger. Pomni says she'll keep Jax under control, but it's obvious Ragatha isn't fully confident in her decision. The teams become Zubo with Gango, Kinger with Ragatha, and Jax with Pomni. And then the game begins. As weapons are teleported across the circus, Gango reveals her ultimate dream, finding a giant Tommy gun and firing it while laughing maniacally, like a movie villain. Meanwhile, Ragatha discovers something alarming. She's already missing a life. The shot Jax fired before the game officially started counted. She's beginning the match at a disadvantage, but something fascinating happens. Kinger somehow creates a butterfly that restores Ragatha's health. When Ragatha asks if Kane added healing abilities to the game, Kinger casually responds, "Oh, this? I made it up." Kinger just demonstrated a ability that nobody else seems to have. Maybe he's not just a crazy old king. Kinger may know more than he's letting on. Someone else who knows more than they're letting on is Kane. At one point, he mysteriously pulls out photographs that show real-world office buildings. How did he get those? Why does he have them? And what exactly does he know about the outside world? The episode never answers those questions, but it definitely wants us to notice them. Meanwhile, Pomni struggles with the game's premise. She doesn't want to hurt her friends. Jax tells her none of it matters. Nothing here is real. There are no consequences. So why not embrace a role? According to Jax, Gangle is the sad one, Ragatha is the nice one, Zubul is the angry one, Kinger is the crazy one, and Jax is the funny one. And Pomni? Pomni could be the evil one. At first she resists, but eventually she accepts the idea. Maybe because she remembers how much Jax seemed to like evil Pomni during the softball game. For today, she'll play the villain, evil Pomni. Meanwhile, Zubo snipes Kinger from across the circus, and Kinger responds in the most unexpected way. He turns into an action hero. Suppressive fire, tactical movements, absolute chaos. The gunfire attracts Jax and Pomni. Soon, it's a full battle. Jax disarms Ragatha, Pomni finishes her off, and honestly, it's surprising how quickly Pomni embraces her evil role. The fight splits into two separate battles. Pomni vs Kinger, Jax vs Ragatha. Ragatha desperately searches for another weapon. She finds one, only to discover it's fake. She's down to her last life. Cornered by Jax, she finally says what's been bothering her. She believes Jax is intentionally getting close to Pomni in order to corrupt her. Jax points his gun at her, Ragatha blocks it with her finger, the gun backfires. One of Jax's lives is lost. He's furious. He unloads on Ragatha repeatedly, eliminating her and sending her to the loser corner. Meanwhile, Gangul and Zubo are doing a little bonding of their own. Gangul admits that she feels overwhelmed. She struggles with parts of herself that she doesn't like. Zubo tells her something genuinely meaningful. Don't hate yourself. Choose to love yourself. And no matter what happens, she'll have her back. It's one of the most surprisingly wholesome moments in the episode. At the same time, Pomni and Jax are also doing a little bonding. Jax confirms what we saw in the last episode. He is terrified of corn, more especially clusters of small holes and grouped objects, a fear similar to trypophobia. While discussing this, they accidentally encounter Kinger. This triggered one of the best unseen gunfights in the series. Bullets flying in the darkness, Kinger, Pomni, and Jax moving like they're in the Matrix, bullets up, down, left, right, and center. Who knew Kinger was so capable? He is a one-man army, taking on Jax and Pomni at the same time. And on top of that, he pulls a super finishing move, the Ricochet super move, and he took himself out. He goes to the loser corner with Ragatha, and she's not doing so well. Ragatha feels sad. She believes she failed both Pomni and Jax. She tried so hard to get people to like her, and now she feels like everyone hates her. Kinger, unusually calm and self-aware, tells her something important. She puts too much pressure on herself. Whenever she can't help anyone, she blames herself. Then Kinger asks the question that completely changes the conversation. Do you hate yourself? And suddenly, he hits the real issue. Kinger admits that he once hated himself too. He blamed himself for everything he lost, but over time his outlook changed. He explains that caring for others doesn't mean destroying yourself in the process. Sometimes you need to care for yourself too. It's easily one of the most emotional moments in the entire episode. Unfortunately, it gets creepy when you realize Bubble has been secretly recording the whole thing from the shadows. Why? Back in the game, Gangul finally gets her wish. She finds the Tommy gun, she puts on her happy mask and absolutely loses her mind, laughing maniacally while unleashing a storm of bullets. The chaos destroys the pipes that everyone was standing in. When the dust settles, they find themselves in a classic who gets the gun first shoot scenario. Pomni is the fastest and finishes Gangul. Zubo is now alone. She retreats to her room and locks the door. Early in the episode, she mentioned that Kane sings Daisy Bell whenever she refuses to answer. That's actually a fascinating reference. Daisy Bell was written in 1892, and in 1961, an IBM 7090 computer famously became the first computer to sing, and it sang Daisy Bell. A subtle but brilliant piece of AI lore. Pomni and Jax decide to annoy Zubo. Big mistake. Zubo's room is loaded with weapons. The moment Jax unlocks the door, a flashbang flies out, the room erupts into gunfire. When it's over, everyone is down to one heart. Pomni eventually manages an impossible shot that knocks every weapon out of Zubo's hand. Now only Pomni and Jax remain. Pomni, in excitement, hugs Jax. He panics and pushes her away. Pomni is shocked. Jax tries to act normal and makes small talk. Pomni at first thinks they're gonna mutually betray each other, but Jax is still stunned. He says it's fine if you win and betray me. Pomni backtracks and wants both of them to win as a team. Jax said they were never a team. She's delusional. They were never friends. Pomni getting rejected as a friend by Jax spawns one of the biggest fights in the digital circus. Pomni tells him he is afraid of having human emotions. He didn't go to Kaufmo's funeral. He didn't share his feelings. Maybe that's why people abstract. Jax gets angry and tells Pomni that she doesn't know how people are before abstracting. They are not nice to be around. He catches himself being angry and stops and says that he's embarrassed. Pomni asks what would he do if she abstracted tomorrow. Jax said he would move on and forget about her. Pomni turns around. Then she throws a gun, hitting Jax in the head, launching herself at super speed, choking him like Homer choked Bart. Jax kicks her off. Pomni throws a potted plant. It hits. Pomni runs faster than Usain Bolt and bites Jax in the leg. He pushes her back. She recovers and runs back, jumping on top of him, punching, biting, and scratching. Jax grabs her and throws her on the floor and screams, "Stop." She asks why he didn't fight back. Jax goes off on Pomni. He says he doesn't care about her or anyone in the circus. They are all just playthings, and he enjoys making them suffer. Then he walks away. Later that day, Kane's favorite character award ceremony starts. Pomni is still stunned, and Jax is the angriest he's ever been. At one point, he can't stay at the ceremony and runs into the bathroom in a panicked mental breakdown state, almost like he's close to abstracting. Luckily, he managed to calm himself. He collected himself and went back to his seat. Kane announces who the winner of the favorite character awards is. It's him. No wait, he made a mistake. It's Ming, the NPC, a character who was introduced at the start of the episode. Kane is clearly disappointed. Later on we see the votes. Everyone got at least a few votes, but he got 0 votes, making him glitch. This shows that Kane may not be in total control, or else he would be the winner.